অনেকে ওয়েট করছে, আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি না কিন্তু তাদেরকে। যে কজনকে আমি দেখতে পেয়েছি সবাইকে অ্যাড করে দিই।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, আমি বলি স্যার।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক আছে। আচ্ছা, শুরু করে দিই, পরে রোল কল করবো। এই একজনের ডিনাই এন্ট্রি হয়ে গেল, ওকে আবার একটু অ্যাড করতে ইয়ে হতে বলো। So, the name of the experiment that we are going to discuss today is the study of staircase waveform generator. Somebody is joining.
স্যার, ডিনার এন্ট্রি হয়ে গেছিল।
So 51 people, 50 people joined.
Yes, sir.
The objective is to study use of R2R ladder network for A to D to A conversion and a binary counter. So main part of this experiment is DA converter, a simple or you can say simplest D to A converter, and also to some extent a binary counter, its relevance to perform this experiment, and a special type of waveform that is called staircase waveform that we are going to discuss. Now the circuit diagram, I have picked it up from the instruction sheet. I have some objections regarding this circuit diagram. See, the main part of this experiment is R2R ladder network. This one, R2R ladder network. This part is shown very little, as a very little circuit, not much highlighted. It should be highlighted, and this counter, this has been highlighted. The actual thing should be just opposite. So here we want to know the characteristics of D to A converter mainly. And this experiment is the simplest and shortest one of control system laboratory. So you can see that the circuit of D to A converter, it's a 4-bit D to A converter, very simple one. So it has R as 10 kilo ohm and 2R is 20 kilo ohm. Okay, so we have 4 stages, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 stages. So you know that the equivalent resistance at the input of this voltage follower circuit will be R. In R2R ladder network, here it will be R, that means 10 kilo ohm. Whatever be the number of bits present, or whatever be the length of this R2R ladder network, its equivalent resistance will be R. And here the layout is right hand side is MSB and left hand side LSB. The intermediate two you can neglect, no meaning. Actually, there has been wrongly put the third significant bit, second significant bit, but this is just wrongly placed. You can just remove, you can just neglect this presence of this TSB and SSB. You need not write here. MSB and LSB are important because this series, you can say sequence is important because the voltage that is going to add up over here has positional weight. We are going to see it. So you cannot change the position of the bits. Whatever bit input is coming from this side, here it should be sequenced, properly sequenced. So these two marking are wrong. And see, in order to perform the experiment, we need digital word or binary numbers. Here we need 4-bit binary numbers or 4-bit word. So we will start counting from the words that we are going to count is from 0000 to 1111. So all discrete. So 2 to the power 4. Total 16 from 0 to 15. The sequence is from 0th to 15. That means total 16 numbers will be present. 2 to the power 4. That's why. Okay. Now here we are generating these bits 0000 to 1111 using this counter. Binary counter. It's a binary counter. Whatever it counts, output will be in terms of binary number. So in each cycle, in each counting cycle, it will count from 0000, then 0001, then 0010, then 0011, like that. It will go upward, counting up to 1111. Then it will repeat again 00000001, like that. So if we add oscilloscope, okay, you can find the bit pattern over these lines, or you can in our laboratory setup, we have connected LEDs in each line. So when the light is lit, we can say that the bit is high. When the light is off, LED light is off, then we can understand that the bit is low. Using that light of LED, we can verify the bit pattern. Any doubt up to this?
No, sir.
Now, this is the technical background. I hope it is known to you. Just go through this slide. So this is the simplest DSC architecture, as I have already said. The R2R ladder network. So directly converts the parallel digital word into analog voltage. Okay. So this digital input adds its own weighted contribution to the analog output. I have already said it, and we will show the equation. This network has some unique and interesting properties like easily scalable to any desired number of bits. So here it is 4-bit. You can just go on adding bits. Okay. Use only 2 values of registers. So it's very easy and accurate. Okay, your fabrication will be easy as well as accurate because getting two equal values, R and 2R, of a large number of quantity in a large quantity will be easy. In case of weighted register type, you need all different registers for each bit to convert. So here we have no such headache. We can use R and 2R. Output impedance is always equal to R, regardless the number of bits. So here these schematic represent how it works. So see the weighted voltage. It's positional weight. So the bit 0, the voltage available at bit 0 will be multiplied by 1 by 16, like that. So here V3, the highest one, will be multiplied by half. Okay. So here we have 5 volt. So either 5 volt or 0 volt. So accordingly, we will get the voltage at here. And the buffer is unity gain. Voltage follower is buffer basically. It's a unity gain resistor, amplifier, unity gain amplifier. So there will be only power amplification. Now regarding the counter, binary counter, we have, during the experiment, we have used this chip DM7493. So I took this diagram from the data sheet of DM7493. You can see the basic building block. Basic building block of this binary counter is JK flip-flop. JK flip-flop. And see the pin out diagram. So this side 7 pins, and the opposite side also 7 pins. So it's a 14-pin chip, dual inline package. So this is one line, this is one line. This is dual inline package. The diagram is self-explanatory. You can understand the functionalities from here. Now let us just switch over to the procedure. The procedure is like this. Run 1, connect the ARC to a ladder network to the voltage follower. So as usual in control system laboratory, all the internal circuits are done. You need to patch up each block. So we do the experiment in a modular fashion, in a modular experimental setup all the time, because the internal circuitry are so complicated. It is not possible to perform the experiment just by assembling all the components together, and then that will be very time consuming part. So we explain the functionalities of each block. Each block is pre-assembled, and we connect the blocks by patching them, patching up using patch cord or cables, patch up cables. So 5 volt for logic 1 and ground for logic 0. Okay. Give the following inputs to the ladder. Measure the output of the voltage follower. So we will show you a small video later on. So with this beat pattern, so I hope you understood what is being done. So you are applying some beat pattern. This is first time this one, second time this one. So this colon means 1 by 1. Second time this one, then this one, like that. So you do this patch up manually. Okay. So 5 volt and 0 volt is available on the experimental setup. So you do it manually and look into the calibration basically. 0, 0, 0, 0 should give 0 voltage output, but here we are getting a small voltage error. This is error 0.18. Similarly for 1 we are getting 0.31, 10 gives 0.61, 100, 1.2, like that, 2.32 highest for this run. Now in the run 2, we will connect the circuit like this. We will connect the inputs. Previous run we gave these LSB, MSB, all 0 and 1 combination from the voltage available over this experimental setup. Okay, manually. But now we are going to connect it like this. LSB to the QA pin and INB, they are shorted together. QB pin is connected to this bit, QC this bit, and QD is MSB. This nomenclature Q, QD, QC, this is in the data sheet. Okay, so we have to follow what bit pattern will come from the output pins. Okay, as given in the data sheet. If you connect the things in any other order, possibly you will not get the desired bit pattern. Okay, so which pin is giving which bit pattern is clearly written in the data sheet. No worry. Okay, now, so we will run the clock in a slow clocking. That means slow count mode, so that the LEDs, the change in the bit pattern can be visible in the LED. Okay, so slow clock mode, reset the counter to 1000, and for each count, note the output voltage, counter output in hexadecimal form, and corresponding analog output for one complete cycle. Okay. So I took this data from the repository of our control system lab. Okay, so this is just one example. If you would perform this experiment, you may get bit difference in the voltage measurement, because the experimental setup is quite old. It is more than 30 years old, not a matter of joke. Okay, so all the components, although they were replaced many times, but because of aging effect and many other effects, the temperature variation, etc., the voltage, although the experimental setup is same, but you may observe some difference in the voltage output. That may be considered as error, system error or measurement error. Okay, so you see there is as the bit pattern are increasing, so the analog voltage output is also showing an increasing pattern, if not linear at least. So this is the bit pattern. So if you plot the graph, okay, so this is also shown in this video. If we with respect to time, if we plot the voltage, okay, you will get this voltage plot, time versus output voltage, like this.
See, we obtained a nice staircase.
So this is the staircase waveform. See, looks like staircase. So why it is staircase? I'll explain it.
All these time period, amplitude, and all vital parameters of the waveform. Count this connection. Yeah, is that right? So how many levels are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, up to 15 levels are there. So it's getting repeated because it's repeating. So one staircase after some time, depending upon the clock frequency, second waveform, and like that. So mainly this one. Mainly this one.
Okay.
See, we obtained a nice staircase. From the oscilloscope, you can
see in the D to A conversion. In the D to A conversion, what happens? For each bit, let me go back to the previous slide. For each bit, okay, you are getting a voltage. Okay, so this will appear as a spike, impulse, voltage pulse or impulse, spike, not a continuous one like
see, we obtained a nice
like this horizontal line. You are not going to get this horizontal line, only spike. Okay, so it is appearing, this horizontal portion is appearing just when the values are getting changed due to the presence of hold circuit. sample and hold, that hold circuit. That is also called zero order hold. Why? Because the voltage that or analog signal that we are getting out of the D to A converter is a series of or train of analog voltage, quantized analog voltage. So each level has a quantization value. It is quantized either to this value or to this value. In between there is no value. So all these values are quantized, but we want a continuous analog waveform at the output of the DA converter. Now you need, in order to do that, you need some circuitry, analog circuitry, to extrapolate between these values or interpolate between these values with continuous curve. Okay, so in what happens if you want to interpolate these values by high order equation, polynomial, higher order polynomial, that makes the circuitry very complicated and expensive. So what is done, as these two values are very closely apart, because the clock speed is very high, so these two values are very closely apart. The time difference between these two values are very small. So what happens, we fill this gap between this value and this value by horizontal line. Horizontal line by zero order hold. Okay, so if you then filter it out, you will get almost a continuous voltage. This discontinuity will be, you can say, will be filtered out by the filters. You will definitely use filter after filtering and amplification, all these signal conditioning devices after the output of D to A converter. Without doing that, you cannot use the output from D to A converter. Okay, that will make the system a bit noisy. And here, look, after D to A conversion, the output is not continuous; it is discrete in amplitude. Okay, so output from a D to A converter is also quantized in time and quantized in amplitude. Quantized in time and quantized in amplitude. So they will appear as a dot. Okay, in storage oscilloscope you will find dots. If we remove that sample and hold from the output of the D to A converter, you will find only dots, two dots, not a staircase. After you incorporate that sample and hold circuit, this hold operation will continue, will hold this voltage at the beginning of each step and continue to hold till the next value arrives. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Good. Okay, now next run. Run 3. Use the fast clock. Now we want the clock to operate faster and observe the waveform in the oscilloscope. Earlier, although we observed the waveform in the oscilloscope, but it was possible to observe the changes in the bit pattern in the LEDs. But here, as the clock will operate very fast, the change in the light in the LED will also change fast, and it will not be possible to observe the changes just by changes in the bit pattern by looking into the LEDs, light emitted by the LEDs. They will show something glowing in appearance. All the bits will show something glowing in nature. Okay, so this is the experimental setup. Look, it's very
now
crude.
We are going to perform run 3 of the experiment. Here we will use fast clock and 4 beats.
See, let me show you. This is the ground connections.
The pattern has been done.
This fast and slow, this changeover switch, the power supply this side, clock generator terminal. Sorry, this is the connection point of the counter. This side is counter. And this is the voltage follower. And here R2R ladder network here, visible, quite visible. R and 2R.
The lower side of the setup is R2R ladder network, and upper side.
Very simple circuit. So this is the 4-bit counter terminals. Dual inline package is given. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 pins are there. Seven and 7, 14 pins.
So, as per theory, if you give input of 4 bits and counter mode, you go on counting from 0 to up to 16, you become 50, 50. We are expecting that we will get the ladder-like waveform. Now we are going to perform the next run. Here we will use 3 bits only.
So in the next run, we will remove one connection from the counter to this R2R. So earlier it was 4-bit input. Now in the next part of this run, we will use 3 bits.
Earlier we performed experiment.
So one has been removed from
now
here.
We will remove. We have already removed 1 bit from the connection. Please compare the earlier connection and this connection. Comparing, it's quite evident that 1 bit has been reduced. Rest of the bits are same. Now the waveform got modified like this.
Yeah, now only 8 levels, 2 to the power 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 levels for each cycle. Once the counting is reached the maximum value, then it will reset and start counting from the beginning again. So oscilloscope is going to show you all this repetitive pattern.
There will be 8 levels. Earlier there were,
Because of its time base.
obtained a very nice staircase.
Oscilloscope shows all repetitive waveforms as a stationary one, as we see on the books,
Digital number.
on the pages of the books.
1, 2, 3, like that.
Okay, the 3-bit pattern will give voltage output like this. See, once again some 0 voltage error. And when the voltage output is, bit pattern is 1, 1, 1, then it came that time 3.39. You may get different result after decimal, not before that. Okay. So this is for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, one task is given in the instruction sheet that you need to characterize the clock pulse. So it's very easy, just by connecting the clock pulse to the input of the oscilloscope. It is a separate run. You can calculate the time period from the on time and off time, and its other values, amplitude. If there is some distortion, you can also report that. So this is all about the experiment, study of staircase waveform generator. This is very interesting experiment from the perspective that in your third year, I think, instrumentation paper, or in many other places like digital electronics, you studied about A to D conversion. Most of the time, you devoted for this computer data interchange with data exchange with the computer, regarding the task of data exchange with the computer, you may you engaged your mind most of the time for just to understand the functionalities or working of A to D converters. Very little time was devoted for D to A, the opposite one. And in microcontrollers also, you have seen that there may be 10 channels, 12 channels for A to D converter, but for D to A, only two channels or one channels. The idea is that if you know how to convert a binary sequence of binary words into analog, it's analog, you can utilize the IO pin of microcontrollers or similar devices to create your own D2A converter without purchasing any D2A chip. It's very easy. Okay, you take the bit pattern and you can convert it to analog. You can generate the bit pattern at the IO pins, and you can connect those IO pin to an R2 or ladder network and get your own D2A converter without spending much money, if sufficient number of IO pins are available. Most of the time you don't use all the IO pins. There may be large number of IO pins unused, so you can use those unused IO pin as additional DA channel. That is the point. And this experiment, if you understood the spirit of this experiment, then it gives much confidence in your mind that whatever be inside the computer or microcontroller as a control algorithm, its output, after the output of that algorithm is available at the output port of that microcontroller, we can use it for energizing or for giving input to the actuators or driver of the actuator. So we can use that output of the D2A converter for external world for some gainful part or some purpose, or you can say we can gainfully utilize that output to do some work. So any doubt regarding this discussion? Okay, now regarding the report, you need not follow the task given in the instruction sheet to prepare the report. So whatever task has been given in the instruction sheet, I have covered more than 60% of that in my presentation. So I will share the PDF of this presentation with you, and also make a question, a set of short answer type question, 8 or 10 questions. You just write down the answer and submit in my official email. Earlier in the other section, I told them that I will give one Google form. What is that? Google form, I think.
Yes, sir, Google form.
Yeah, but I think another Google form will be sent to you by the laboratory coordinator in order to do the assessment regarding the lab examination. A similar exercise will be done. So I have changed my mind. So I will give one common questionnaire. Now I will send a questionnaire, objective type, not objective type, short answer type. So please give answer. Write down the answer of those questions and submit it within 7 to 10 days. And marks will be allotted. Marks will be awarded based on the answer of those questions and the attendance. Okay, now I'm going to take attendance. I hope everybody is present.
Sir, all we have to write only the answers. Okay, I
Yeah,
mean
only
only
the
the answers,
answers.
not other reports. Okay. Okay.
No,
Sir.
no, no, no. That is the report. The answer is the report, because I have covered most of part of that report portion. What is asked in the instruction sheet in this presentation, I have discussed about it. So you need not do that, because just it is quite funny, that ridiculous. You did not perform any experiment, and we are asking you to send a report based on some synthetic data.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's very
Yes, sir.
ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
It's very ridiculous. So I am not supporting that view. Somebody gave that thought, but I'm not supporting that view. Better I will give 8 to 10 questions, short answer type questions based on this experiment, the discussion, based on the discussion, to understand that how far you understood the concept. That is the main objective. Okay, so now I'm going to call students by roll number. Please respond. So here, roll number starts from 1100. Rupo in Tudu.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Is he present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then Priyangshu,
Yes, sir.
Protul,
Yes, sir. Present, sir.
Ashish, is he present or absent?
Absence.
Absent. Okay. Shubhadeep,
Present, sir.
then Parosh,
Yes, sir.
Shubhamoy,
Present, sir.
Soham,
Yes, sir.
Rahul,
Present, sir.
Prabuddha,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Sugato,
Yes, sir.
Orko,
Yes, sir.
Saptarshi,
Present, sir.
Soumyadip Poshak, is he absent?
Yes, sir.
Deepon,
Present, sir.
Shoman
Yash.
is in the, I think he is my
Yash
sir.
Singh,
Present, sir.
Shovik, Rohit
present, sir.
is here, I think. Jayanto,
Yes, sir.
okay. Aryan,
Yes,
Aryan
sir.
Kumar,
Yes,
Ankit,
Yes, sir. I'm present.
Aryan is present, yeah. Sumanto, sorry,
Present, sir.
Anirban.
Anirban,
Anirban?
present, sir. Present,
Okay, Sumanto is also present, okay. Ankesh,
Present, sir.
Ankesh Kumar, okay. Ravi Ranjan,
Yes, sir.
Pawan Kumar.
Yes, sir. Present, sir. Pawan.
Pawan Kumar, two Pawan Kumars are there. One Pawan Kumar and one Pawan Kumar Bandwal.
Yes, sir.
Both are present. Okay.
Yes.
Shubhrojit,
Yes, sir. Present.
Shinjon,
Yes, sir.
Spandon,
Yes, sir.
Faizan Ahmed. Is he present?
Yes, sir. He is present.
Present. Okay. Rishabh,
Present, sir.
Mrinmoy,
Present, sir.
Amisha,
Present, sir.
Akhil,
Present, sir.
Onkon Hauladar.
He is not present, sir.
Is he present or absent?
Absent, sir.
Then Prashant Giri.
He is present, sir. He just said.
Okay. Victor Mondol. Absent. Then Kaushik
Oh, sir. Victor is present.
Mahato. Huh?
Victor is present, sir.
Victor present.
Yes.
Why is not responding?
I think his mic was giving a very low sound, sir. I think I heard it.
Oh. Kaushik Mahato present. Saurabh,
Yes, sir.
Kaushik Mahato, is he present?
No, sir. Not in the chat.
Saurabh, present. Shreya,
Present, sir.
Ankon,
Yes, sir.
Rajesh,
Yes, sir.
Anish, Harish Kumar Upadhyay,
Present, sir.
Avinash,
Present, sir.
Rahul,
Present, sir.
Sheikh Muhammad Shakir,
Present, sir.
Aman Kumar,
Present, sir.
Amritangshu,
Present, sir.
Abhimanyu,
Present, sir.
then Harshit Mathur, is he present? Pooja Datta,
Present, sir.
Kishan Kumar Singh, not responding. So
Sir, above Shomodip Boshak and Faizan are present.
আমি বলছি কারা কারা অ্যাবসেন্ট মার্ক হয়েছে, যদি কারোর হয়ে গিয়ে থাকে মানে ভুলবশত তাহলে রেসপন্ড করো। আশিস, রোল নাম্বার
Ashish is present. He has given attend in the chat box.
Okay, so I'm removing absent mark. Next is Shomodip Boshak,
He has also given in the chat, sir.
chat box এ আছে, ঠিক আছে, I'm removing the absent mark. Then অঙ্কন হাওলাদার, এর কি অবস্থা? কে একজন এখন হর্ষিত মাথুর অ্যাড হতে চাইছে কেন? মাঝখানে কি বেরিয়ে গিয়েছিল? আচ্ছা, অঙ্কন হাওলাদার কি আছেন?
but he got disconnected.
অঙ্কন,
Harshit, sir.
হর্ষিত মাথুর, okay, I'm removing the absent mark. কোন অবধি দেখলাম? অঙ্কন হাওলাদার অবধি এসেছিল। অঙ্কন হাওলাদার ইজি প্রেজেন্ট আছে না ছেড়ে দিয়েছে?
না স্যার, অ্যাবসেন্ট আছে।
অ্যাবসেন্ট, ওকে। দেন কৌশিক মাহাতো, এও কি আছে না ছেড়ে দিয়েছে?
প্রথমে জয়েন করেছিল স্যার, এখন তো দেখছি না, বোধহয় ইন্টারনেটটা চলে গেছে।
স্যার কিষান স্যার,
আচ্ছা লাস্টে কিষান আছে।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। দেন কিষান কুমার সিং এসছে? ঠিক আছে, তাহলে একজনই অ্যাবসেন্ট দেখতে পাচ্ছি। ঠিক আছে, তাহলে ফাইলটা আমি সেভ করে নিই, এরপরে সেভ করব। Okay, so if you have any doubt at later stage, you can write to me on my WhatsApp. Then if you have no doubt at this moment, I can stop presenting.
Thank you, sir.